देवी सप्तसती दशमाध्यायः जयंती मंगला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा शिवा स्वाहा सुधा नमोस्तुते। जयंती मंगला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा शिवा स्वाहा सुधा नमोस्तुते। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी दुर्गा देवी नमोस्तुते। This is the real photo where Divine Mother is sitting on the lion with all the instruments, and we are in 10th chapter of the Devi Saptasati, when Nisambha, his younger brother, whom he believes as a part of his life, when he died, and when all of his soldiers, most of them were lost, Sumbha became very, very angry, and then he addresses the Divine Mother. Don't feel, hey lady, you are a great lady. With all the don't have the pride. You are fighting with so much, so many forces. That is not your strength alone that you are fighting. Then the Divine Mother says, Ekaivaham, Ekaiva aham. Only I am the only one. Jagatratya, Jagatyatra, Vitiya ka mamapara. Without me, either any second one, none is there. I am the only one person. Pasyata dushta, Maye Visanto, Madhi Bhutaya. All these Shaktis, these Saptamatrukas, all you are telling, so many people are assisting me, all they came from me only. You fellow observe, all these things again merge with me. They are only, I have only created them, they are going with me only. I am alone. Stand there steadily in the war, fight with me. That is how she says. Then Rishi is telling, Tata pravritye yuddham devya shambhosya chobhayo pasyata sarva devanam asuranam chadarunam. A fearful and strong fight goes on between the Ambika and Sumbha, and Asura, Rakshasas and Devas. They are all struck with surprise. They have started observing, seeing what is happening. Shatavarshai sitai sastrai stadha staischaiva dharunai tayo budbudaya sarvaloka bhayankaram shastra astra. You must know shastra means directly a weapon will be thrown. Shastra. Astra means with some mantram you have to throw. If varunastram, if fire astram is given, you have to pour varunastram to counter that particular one. If nagastram is done, this garudastram is required. So you have to get them nullified with kind of things. That is astras. They used it like that, and whatever the Divine Mother is sending, Sumbha could utilize it. Divyan sastran shataso mumuche anyadha ambika bhavanchatani daichendrastada dhihata kardrubi. Even Sumbha could utilize all things thrown by Divine Mother, and with that this will also send so many things. She smilingly removed all those things with her, with that kind of things she could remove all that. Hunkaro charanadi abhi. By that particular one she removed all those things. Then that fellow got angry, and with bow, hundreds of arrows he has pulled completely on Divine Mother. Then she got wild, Divine Mother, and she sent an arrow to break his bow so that he cannot further do anything. So having lost that particular one, Chinnai Dhanushi Daicha Strastada Shakti Madha Dadi Chicheda Devi Chakrena Tamasasya Karestitam. This fellow, he big iron like thing he has taken, rod like thing, to hit her. While even before he is hitting, as it is in his hand only, Divine Mother sent an arrow, and that was broken while it is not being used at all, when it is in his hand only. Tata khadgam upadaya shata chandram cha bhanumat abhyasta abhyadavat tada devim dachyana madha madapideswaraha. This fellow khadgam he has taken, that has got 100 moon-like things, or their dedicated one, and the dalu, you must be fire the big thing along with the sword, a round thing will be there to protect himself. He was going with that kind of things. Then she with a fine arrow, she broke both these things. Then hataswa chatadha daichendra chinnadhanvan visaradhi, the having lost the bow and also Sarathi man who is charioteer who is doing that, he is also not available. Then Mudgaram, a particular instrument he has taken, and then he was running to hit the Divine Mother. And then Tadhapi Syobhata Mustimujja Nisaita Sarai. That the Divine Mother with the arrow, she broke that also. Then this fellow, taking this particular, what we call this mushti, what we call it, these fingers were kept like this in a fearful way. He was running to hit her. Then he hit her, hit the Divine Mother. Then Divine Mother hit him in his chest. That fellow had fallen on the ground. But immediately he got up after that. Then what happened is, Utpatya cha pragrahor chair devim gaganamastitah tatrapi sa niradhara yuyude tena chandika. That fellow got up. Very interesting thing. He got up and caught hold of the Divine Mother and went up to the air directly in the Akash. He lifted her into the air. And then the Chandika also, without any instrument. There must be some logic. The Divine Mother doesn't want to fight with a person who doesn't have the what you call equipment to fight. So when he is having only the fights with hands only is coming, she also wanted to fight without any instruments. Niyuddham ke tadha daitya chandika cha parasparam chakratu pradhamam siddha muni vismayakarakam. They are fighting with, hitting one another with hands for chirakalakam. Vismayam, chirakalam chibal. Tato niyuddham suchiram krutva tena ambika saha. A lot of time passed, so much. Suchiram means a lot of time passed, they were hitting one another. People are, Siddhas, all those people, they are surprised. Can you imagine a person can fight with mushti for such a long time with the person, Divine Mother? That is why the Sumbha's fight with the Divine Mother is the greatest fight ever seen. And that is how this particular chapter is very, very important. But then I will give my commentary later on. Then Utpatya Brahmayamasa Chishcheva Dharanitale. That she hit him again strongly and hold him up and then moved him like anything in circles and throw him on the ground. Then that fellow caught up after being thrown away like that also. What a strength the Sumbha must be having. He, holding this particular hand like this, he came running to kill Divine Mother. Then at the stage, she threw her sulam. Sulam means the trisulam which you are finding with the Shiva's hand. Like that, not exactly trisulam is not there. This arrow will be there. This triangle-like thing will be there. An iron rod will be there. What we call sulam. That she hit it strongly on his chest. And then that fellow had fallen on the ground completely. And the whole earth along with the ocean that got shaken. That is the strength, that is the biggest personality. The weight-wise also, he had fallen there. Then all bad omens have been gone and the clouds became very satisfied, cool. Rivers were flowing properly and the air is coming properly coming out. Sun with his full luminosity is coming. Apsaras danced. The fire got satisfied and the lot of sound that is coming from Dikkuru, what we call it, they have been coming down. So with that, it happened. Iti Markandeya Purane, Savarnike Manmantare, Devi Mahachi, Shambhu Vadu Nama Dasamodhyaya. Here, my commentary here is, you can't find, according to me, Shambhu must be, Sumha must be a great devotee of the Divine Mother, according to me. Divine Mother, for her, Shambhu is a child. If a child wants to fight with a mother, what will do? Huh? You think your own 5-year-old child wants to fight with you, then you fight. And that's all is a drama. She takes it humorously. So that is why she allowed the fight. Okay, you fight with me, how long you fight it? That must be the logic of that particular. But whatever it is, what I am surprised at, actually I wanted to make a video in the beginning only for this particular one. Then I thought, so not proper people may not appreciate directly if I give this one. They should understand who is Sumbha. So many generals are there with him. All those powerful generals were killed by her. At what stage has come? All those things properly should be appreciated. That is how I started with the videos on all other chapters. Then I came to this particular one. What I say is, you can't find a person fighting so long and catching a Divine Mother. They could not come even to her nearby also. Dhumraketu, when he came, who? She said it gone. Raktabija, all those things. Kalika Devi came into picture. Chandamundasura, Kalika came. Divine Mother didn't come at all. In all, for Nisambha also, she didn't touch him at all. See, Nisambha was killed with his Sulam by the Divine Mother. Even Nisambha could not touch her any part. Only comparison is Mahishasura could touch the feet of the Divine Mother. One Rakshasa of a general of Mahishasura also could got a touch from the Divine Mother. As she continuously slaps like a child on his cheek. That is only an exception. But with the Sumbha, that is why if there is any fight in the entire history, the Sumbha's fight is supposed to be the biggest fight ever there. Some people say whether it is the Rama Ravana Yuddha or Sumbha, the Divine Mother's fight. I should not make any comparison. Because the Divine Mother gets angry if I say so. Na bhuto na bhavishyati. So it is a really great thing to understand. He could catch Divine Mother and go into this chapter is you have to visualize that, not just reading. And the Divine Mother, Leela, it is her grace that it is there. So she must have blessed him automatically. When he touched her, automatically he must have got all the good things in the life. She says that only. By killing them only, I am giving that mukti to them. So this is how comes into picture. Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shivayai Satatam Namah Nama Prakruchai Bhadrayai Netam Pradatosmiram. Divine Mother, Aparada Satam Krutva Jagadam Beti Chotcharet. Whatever the mistakes I have done in this particular one, I may be excuse the Divine Mother. To the best of my knowledge, with all sincerity, I am offering my little knowledge to you. Om Tatsat.